All right, so this is an iPad tutorial on how to work with uploading assignments, right? So these are the top apps to have on your device. You may also want to have Google Docs, which I will have at a later time. But for today, let's go into our Google Classroom, right? And it's good to be signed in as with your D79 account. Right, that's always very important. And sometimes it may take a few moments to load depending on your Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's see here. So let's go to a class where you would be a student, right? So let's say, for example, social studies. Go to classwork. And you go to a specific assignment. Now the assignments will be highlighted with the notepad. It looks like a notepad and it has color. The ones that look like a ribbon with no color, those are just materials that your teachers may upload to you. So let's get into an assignment here. All right, so right here, for this specific assignment, your teacher uploaded a PowerPoint slide to review. So you would definitely need the Google Slides app, right? So you would open it up. Now this is a preview. You can just preview through the slides and look at the information. But if you really wanted to get into it, right, at the top right here with the square and the arrow, you tap on that and it brings you to the Google Slides app, right, where you could probably see it a little bit better. And up here at the top right, you see that little play button. If you present on this device, you could see it with a better view. You could tip your iPad over and you just have a greater view of your assignments, right? So that'll bring you through this assignment. Now, you can get out of that, go back to the Google Classroom app, X out of there. So you review the information on the slide, then you, right here at the bottom. So you saw that at the bottom, right? It looks like an arrow pointing up. You can either tap it, right? Or you can slide it. But if you tap it, it just goes right up to the top. Now you see there, it has an attachment that your teacher left for you. That is a Google Docs app that will have your name on it because that is your copy, right? So you definitely want to be able to open that. Now you must have your Google Docs app for this, right? Because right here, right, you're going to have certain prompts that your teacher would like you to be able to answer, right? So see here, I would need the Google Docs app, which I will do at a later time. Okay, so like I was saying, if you have the Google Docs app right here, it will bring you to the actual docs. Now, I adjusted my settings to have this dark view, right? So you see view and light theme, right? It might show up here. You could always adjust that as you see fit. But let's go into the light view. So you see here, this is the handout that your teacher has posted. Now, if I'm tapping here, you could double tap to get into that, right? You could double tap into it, or down here in the bottom right, you see that little circle with the pencil in it. Tap on that, and you can get right into editing the assignment as you need, right? And then you can write your response, right? And then you will go through each of your responses here. And in the top left corner, you see that blue check. Tap on that and it saves, right? So then you can go back to the classroom. It'll bring you back here to the assignment and you can turn it in. Boom. And your teacher will get that copy that you just made edits on. It will go right to the teacher. Now, if there's specifically questions about this specific document, you can always add a private comment. This will only be seen by the teacher, no one else. Just a message between you and your teacher about this specific assignment. Okay, now another option could be, you see here it says add attachment, right? Now you can use your camera in real time. So let's say if you had your assignment, right? Let's say you have your assignment completed, right? So let's say you have your assignment ready and on your device, you are ready to get into it. So right here, let's say you have your assignment, you would just take the picture, right? And then at the bottom right, it says use photo, and your photo will come and be uploaded right there for that specific assignment. And so it might take a little time for it to upload depending on your device and your Wi-Fi. All right, so see there, now your photo is there for this specific assignment. And again, you just tap in the turn in option and your teacher will receive the image if you do not have the ability to, or if you prefer to write on paper, you could do it that way. If you don't prefer to type on your device. All right, so those are some ways you can go about it. Handing in different works in different formats.